Goblin
Hej, hej, hej.
1752 and all its triumph and tragedy. But more specifically,
Jak widać, zaczynamy już na lekcji. To nie napała optymizmem.
it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest.
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that
The
is.
hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here.
Revelio.
All students introduce themselves to this computer. Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphpuddle. He's also nearby. You can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the
Revelio.
bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify.
Przecież to było jeszcze terytorium misji.
Nestled among the ranks.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Aphpuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Aphpuddle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out.
Okej.
Encourage everyone to make the waving
This is a
statues
centuries-old
Revelio.
fearless mousekeeper and the people have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
Że ja wcześniej nie widziałem tych przewodników.
Statue of Aphpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin
Tak są nudne.
discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Dobra, on twierdzi, że my się czegoś nauczymy, a my idziemy zdobyć ten fiu, bo tego fiu jeszcze nie mamy, a wygląda na dosyć ważny. I postaram się zrobić teraz różne misje, w tym sensie, że misje poboczne i nie tylko, nie? Takie trochę uzupełnienie do wątku głównego, plus patrzę, że skończyłem główną fabułę, a mam jeszcze jakąś misję z głównych, żeby podejść do pani Weasley.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I just died.
A tutaj jeszcze nie byłem.
Aloha, Mora.
Might as well be there.
A ja już zapomniałem całkiem o szukaniu tego wszystkiego z tego powodu, że to kasa za łatwo przychodzi, jak się ma zwierzaki, nie? A ubrania to sobie kupisz i wcale nie są potrzebne te ze skrzynek, bo zazwyczaj te ze skrzynek są o wiele gorsze.
Revelio.
Ale teraz to będę zbierał wszystko. Ale te lustra są brzydkie, jak się ray tracing wyłączy. Ale teraz będę zbierał wszystko z tego powodu, że... No, że już i tak mam główny wątek zakończony, nie?
Revelio.
Tu coś widzę.
Lumos.
To jest jakieś... Dobre pytanie, co to za miejsce? A tam Sebastian chce z nami rozmawiać, z nim na razie nie gadamy. Poczekamy na później. Okej, mam cię.
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings closer together. We've had to rely on each other without having our...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
To jest trochę szkoda, że te listy, te przewodniki wszystkie to tutaj... Ja już dawno skończyłem wszystkie przewodniki z Hogwartu, to jest już chyba 20 albo 30 ponad. No i co? I co? Nic się nie dostaje dalej, nie?
Fought an owl in Diagon Alley. But a cat instead. Odd-coloured eye and quite a...
Tu coś jest. Aha, bo ty chcesz, żebyśmy ciebie nie widzieli. I w planach mam zrobienie tego Harry'ego na 100, także teraz te odcinki, myślę, jak będę wrzucał, to będą po pierwsze dłuższe, a po drugie... Gdzie to mnie tu sprowadza? Co to jest? Po pierwsze będą dłuższe, a po drugie to już będą bardziej takie luźne, nie? Oj, zablokowałem się.
Revelio.
Hamlet's outside.
Koty, koty, koty. Widziałem po przybliżeniu na jedną ze strzałek, na jedną z tych flag, że mam jakąś misję. O, tutaj dużo misji. A tutaj?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, it's you!
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William.
Kto to był?
He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that weren't possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task.
Czemu sama nie pójdziesz?
Just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted.
Co nie? Taka mądrala. Wydaje się proste. Będzie bardzo proste. Grobowiec opuszczony, nikogo tam nie ma, to będzie proste. Brat tam poszedł, zabrał, a ona nie może tego odnieść, bo co, bo nie?
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the 3 broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the 3 broomsticks.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me.
Ciekawe, gdzie go zanieśli. Dobra, sprawdźmy jeszcze, czy jakieś misje są w Hogwarcie dla nas. Oczywiście, są też wszystkie rzeczy z... Najpierw chyba zrobimy tą misję z Sebastianem wtedy. Lubię go. Ma super imię. I no jest trochę nieokrzesany. No, ale na całe szczęście ma mnie. Co to będzie za rozmowa? Czy będzie Anie? Czy będzie Omnis?
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did.
Teraz jak już dostałem od niego wszystko, co chcę, będę mu mówić cały czas na przekór.
That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here.
Chyba że będzie coś takiego, że faktycznie chcę to powiedzieć, no to wezmę to pierwsze.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Omnis to jest naprawdę w porządku koleś, nie? Mam tych misji ponabieranych.
What are you up to now?
Some days I'm not.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood. And Ranrock. You've done a great deal of good that is a benefit to all. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him.
Revelio.
Ale tu jest jakieś... Co chciałem spróbować? O, nie to. Widzę, że Omnis chce ze mną porozmawiać. Znaczy nie, Sebastian, tak? Tak, chyba to on.
Revelio.
Znowu do krypty. Ciekawe, co zadecydowali. Pamiętam, że w poprzednim czasie to ostro tego Sebastiana podburzałem tylko po to, żeby nauczył mnie zaklęć niewybaczalnych.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominous spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll...
Chciałem mu na przekór gadać, nie?
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominous everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Dobra, skończyliśmy chyba wszystkie misje z Sebą. Teraz lecimy Centaur i Kamień. Misje z Poppy są ciekawe. Poznaję tam sporo fantastycznych zwierząt i dowiaduję się, jak je złapać. Wcześniej łapaliśmy gryfy. Już nie wspominając, że dzięki Smykowi, tak, bo tak on się nazywał, ten koleś, dowiedzieliśmy się też, jak można złapać Feniksa, a w misjach głównych dowiadujemy się, jak złapać władcę wybrzeża, czyli tego krzyworóg, tak, coś takiego.
What do you have for sale?
Chcę tylko sprzedać wszystkie moje rzeczy.
What can I help you with today?
Nie licząc tego.
Glad you were able to stop by.
A skoro już tu jesteśmy, skoro i tak już zaczynam odkrywanie reszty świata Harry'ego, aha. Zapomniałem, jak te zadania się robiło.
Confringo! Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
O!
Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
A co tam u góry są za zwierzaki? Nie to!
Arresto momentum.
Aha, przy nich pamiętam wcześniej uznałem, żeby używać tylko arrestu momentum.
Arresto momentum. Now, I'm only trying to help. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Oh. No, you don't. Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
Oj, oj, oj. Oj. Co to ja zrobiłem, jak to się stało, to nie wiem. Stop.
Arresto momentum.
Nie spocznę, dopóki nie złapię was jak najwięcej.
I'll look after you.
Dobra, koniec z tymi mamrotkami. Są inne zwierzaki, które łatwiej jest łapać.
You made it.
Hej, Poppy.
At least we're out of the classroom.
No.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Naszą Poppy można śmiało uznać jako ekolożkę. I o dziwo nie przeszkadza jej, jak używam zaklęć niewybaczalnych.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
What is going on with them?
Revelio.
Dobra.
Defender. Confringo. Revelio.
A to oznacza tylko jedno. Że potrzebujemy zakręcia Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Ale fajnie, ona też używa Lumos. Aha.
Bombarda. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos!
A, faktycznie. Super, ale żeśmy teraz zagadkę odkryli. I pewnie nic ciekawego. A, jest legendarna czapka. Robimy zakłady. Czy ta czapka jest lepsza od tej, co aktualnie mam? Czy gorsza? Nie od tej, co aktualnie mam. Od tej, co będę miał. To mam w ekwipunku. Ale ładne.
Swoopers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Swoopers song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Ale dużo skrzynek.
If the moonstone is here and so are Swoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Nie.
Why am I not surprised? First the Swoopers and now this. We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
A tu trzeba odkryć po kolei. To... To. A wtedy... To. Ojejku. Dobra. Teraz to. Wtedy to.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Jeszcze niektóre zadania ogarniam. Ale tylko te niektóre. Wróćmy się na chwilkę, bo tam przegapiłem kilka ważnych rzeczy. Pierwsza sprawa, co tu jest, jak tu się dostać? Okej, rozumiem, że to jest na później wszystko. Myślałem już, że zrobiłem fapa. Okej.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos.
Tutaj te zagadki są intuicyjne bardzo w tej grze. To mi się podoba, że nie muszę za dużo myśleć, a mogę grać. Dobra, na tym kończymy dzisiaj. Dobranoc, hej.